They are bringing out the concern of, you know, this is what we want. But how many people participate in this is what we want processes? Do you feel like you're from Karamoja, Emmanuel? Do you feel like the Karamojong participate in the conversations that bring together documents, insisting that this is the position of young people of Uganda?
Well, thank you very much. I think just begin with what the last question you asked about Karamoja taking part in contribution to these manifestos and whether Karamoja takes part in this. I think Karamoja is a tenth of Uganda, and it's still a sub-region up to today, and we don't know when it will become a region. Okay, so that's one of the problems. So due to the insecurity which has much for so long,
Emma, just you want Karamoja as a region? Don't want as a sub-region. Is that something you're right to say?
Yes, Karamoja now should be a region state, at least. Okay. So yes, please, you find that Karamoja has been marginalized to a point that even programs like this, I don't know to what extent do they reach Karamoja. So Karamoja is like another country.
Okay.
Like if you even look at the manifesto of the youth manifesto of 2016 to 21, it does not represent any views, any aspirations, any attitudes of the youth in Karamoja.
But Emma, it wants good health. The Karamojong, I'm sure, wants that. It wants jobs. The Karamojong. So are you saying?
Because if it does not reach 50%, at least 50%. So at least I think there's a problem here. And now looking broadly at Uganda nationally, I think the youth are saying there's a problem. And what is this problem? Okay. So, and the problem is that it looks like this government does not want to give the young people an opportunity to represent themselves. It looks like the goal for the government is still far, and they want to pursue it. And pursuing it is that the young people coming closer, you may not pursue it. And now when you look at an ideal of integrating the entire East Africa, so this is a long term. And the young people are saying, hey, when shall we be in charge? When shall we come and take full possession of this?
Of the East African thing. And
when you look at even those 5 seats in Parliament, okay, it is just an invited space. Because I call it an invited space. The rest of other people call it affirmative action. Like now, those 5 seats in Parliament. But what do they really do? You know, the youth that form over 75% of the Uganda's population, those 5 seats, it's an invited space. Because you have been invited to turn the wheel the same direction it has been turning for all this time.
So you're saying
even more women actually in leadership now.
Emma, are you saying we need more representation, or that the representation that's there is not even helpful and working?
Not really that. What I'm trying to say is that at what point is the aspirations of youth being brought front? And at what point is it considered? You know, because even if you have to look at who is this one who was trying to oppose the amendment of Article 102B, and now is the one who was brought by the president to come and accompany him in his nominations, okay, at Chambogo. So at what point, you know, at what point is...
So you're saying we need something that turns the wheel?
So because now if you try to propose a more youth-led transformative leadership agenda, you're pulled down. I've just given you an example of that one, of that youth, NRM youth, who was trying to oppose, you know, meaning that we go this direction. The idea of the older people being there. Maybe it's a high time that we try more ideas with more young, vibrant Ugandans. And then he was shot and he was pulled down.
All right, so do you feel like these more vibrant young ideas are coming in with the dependent manifesto on young people?
You know, the state at which their power is shifted, okay, from the wananchi, from the ordinary local person, to now to the state. So it's like our democracy is standing with the head. Because you try anything small now, you do anything small, you're beaten up. So the power is not with the people. And this is what the Constitution says. The power belongs to the people. But in the reality in Uganda, does power really belong to the people? It's not there.
Thank you. Let me talk to Charles.